Good morning, good morning. Welcome back to Bookstonbury, where we have maybe the last day if we get the thing. Let's see. We got all right, nice. Meteor showers expected tonight. Keep your eyes on the sky. Oh, that's cool. So we've got bookseller continues to sell books. That's seriously like the bulk of the news we got going on. Yeah, that's cool. Anyway, we're gonna jump straight over to Far Beach. I'm not even gonna give it too much thought here. We did master off all of the sales that we needed to, so I think I'm just going to go ahead and do 30, 30, and 30, and then 10 of each of the other categories. Kids, then fantasy over here. There we go. Travel, fact, classics. Yeah, put the classics over by the kids and then the drama over here by fantasy. So we left this off after waiting for like the full year to finish this objective. All right, the seal is there. You know, I'm not going to trigger the seal today. The seal boosts what fact and travel sales chance, but it also increases the danger. I'm going to go ahead and keep the danger on the low side for today. Hey, Harper. Oh, and Anne. Harper and Anne both dropping in at the first thing in the morning. Is Harper going to get a coffee? That'd be kind of funny. She got a newspaper. Okay, I guess Harper doesn't get coffee. Looks like Anne got 2 coffees, though. Yes, I got a sec. What can I get for you? A book about nature and can't get enough about a walk in the woods. She wants a book about nature. That's a little on the unusual side for her, I think. Hmm. You know what? How about Down Under? Like that's a major deviation from her usual buying habits, but hey, if she wants something if she wants something focused on nature and travel, I will oblige. I'm happy to have. Oh, hello. I'm happy to report that we have reached our funding goal. Ugh, crisis averted. The new watchtower you funded with the contribution of 50 gold is appeasing parents' worries. Construction for a watchtower is underway as we speak, and we are interviewing potential lifeguard personnel later today. Aren't you glad to have contributed to this great cause? It's for the children, after all. What could be more rewarding than that? Oh my gosh, you freaking Karen. Well, I guess that means we got all the stamps for the game, although I don't know if there's like some kind of extra bonus that I get for that or what. What can I recommend for a collector like you towards new architecture? Let's see. Interested in fact books, not put off by dry. Yeah, how about a dissertation? Not exactly in the vein of architecture, but it's definitely going to be dry and fact-based. Hey, Anne, you got a fan over here. You want to autograph a book? She's right here in the store. She could take a... Hey, put down that stack you're buying and come give somebody an autograph. You want to do a book signing? I have to pick up my kid in a bit. I quite enjoy crime novels and don't shy away from handing me sophisticated work. All right. Sophisticated crime novels. Agatha Christie? There we go. Oh, okay. Ooh. Another recommendation firing up. What can I get for you? Give me one of those huge tomes, more than 700 pages. Anything like Middlemarch. Okay, that's a classic. But your only stipulation is that it's big. You just want a big book. Do we have any Stephen King? Stephen King books are pretty big. It. How about It? Something to do with a fantasy world. Oh, shit. Um. Ooh. We got Inferno. What else do we have here that could be? All right, you know what? We're gonna go with Inferno. See if that counts. No. Okay. I th Considering I sold out of the kids' book and the fantasy books already, that was kind of the closest I could get. A play. Oh. Okay, you want a play. Definitely not Inferno then, but you also need something kid friendly. Um Poems. Comedy of Errors? Less than 200 pages and can't read classics. Allergies. Allergic to classics. Okay, that's okay. This one's short at least. Let's go for that. I didn't even look at what book I was offering them. Here you go, kid. Here's a book about World War II and geez, the townspeople are so cluttered together. They're like meshing in a little bit. Oh, before I forget, let me. I do try to make. I am trying to buy like all the books I can. Still a net positive, and hey, that's what matters. To think like that, getting profits in this game, especially once you get to this point, is not difficult to keep a positive cash flow and stay fully stocked. It is a little hard to keep the cart fully stocked though. Look at that. We got 3, 4, 10, 17 books left in inventory. All right. Well, that is that one. We managed to get that last stamp. So, hey, anybody else that's reached that goal, let me know what you thought. Ooh. Donation efforts to establish beach yield success. A recent campaign led by a handful of overzealous parents called for a donation for every crime book sold at the beach. Since then, they have successfully funded the construction of a new watchtower overlooking the bay. Beginning today, swimmers of all ages will be protected by a small force of trained lifeguards, all thanks to a generous donation from our bookshop's proprietor. Finally, parents are content with the number of safety measures taken at Bookstone Okay, now I get that they're kind of jabbing at the parents being a little uppity with the whole thing here, but it is, I think, having that safety measure for families, especially kids out at the beach, it is important to make sure nobody gets washed out to sea and all that. But hey, I have had a great time with this game. Even for players that just want to vibe, maybe do a couple of days at a time and sell some books. It's kind of cool to see everything go through. I am very pleased with the time that I've spent with this game ever since I first reviewed it on Judging by the Cover. I have to say that everything about the game is delightful. There are some UI things that I think could be updated. They could apply like some sorting options to the decorations for the cart so that like if you sort them by alphabet or by theme as opposed to only being sorted in the order you got them in with applicable filters, like if you could resort them to find them a little easier, that would help. I would love to see the game with more character storylines, more character objectives, and It's like something to kind of draw out the gameplay a little bit, and more books. If we could get like a much larger library of books to this game, I would be delighted to see just that absolute thing. Like there are some books where like what Sailor Moon, Dragon Ball, Jujutsu Kaisen, a bunch of them only have one volume of the book in when it's a series, whereas other books like the Narnia and Lord of the Rings, there are multiple books in the series that you can pick up here, but there's still missing ones. Like I think there were a couple of Lord of the Ring books in the Silmarillion, um, and there was like maybe one Harry Potter book. I don't even remember if I had seen it or not. But like for series of books, it would be cool to see where the entire series was available in the bookshop that you could get. But hey, maybe I know the devs have some stuff that they're working on. Hopefully something can get pushed out because I would love to see more of this game.